man wants that supportive wife. Every man wants that wife that when you call upon the person, in fact, in your time of need, the person will be there for you. In your time of distress, the person will be there for you. Every man wants that particular wife that would understand when to pray, will understand when to be out there for you. And that is exactly what God has blessed the only with. God has blessed the only with a very, very understanding wife, a wife who looks beyond barriers, a wife who sees everything as something it's worth fighting for. Although Naomi has tirelessly fought over time for the Oni, and if you could look at every single thing that had happened, spiritually, physically, this woman has always been there. She has done every single thing humanly possible to make sure that all the people who are attacking the husband spiritually, physically, she's there for the husband. And right now, no, due to complications of so many things in the palace, ranging from the Oloris getting to leave the palace, which is beginning to be like a set of confusion for the Oni, because the Oloris are demanding for a few things that are quite challenging. Yes, they are demanding for some things that are very, very challenging, like having a public hearing, of which the Oni cannot agree to that. And it's beginning to be confusing all of a sudden. And then the public declaration that has been made that the Oni should not eat whatsoever it is prepared from any other of his wives except Olori Naomi till further notice. For how long is he going to continue like that? Eating only what Olori Naomi makes. Of course, it will be a thing of joy to him. That man has always wanted to be back with his wife Olori Naomi because he dearly loves her. He dearly wants Naomi around. Naomi is a person he wants. Naomi is a person he wants to see every day. Like if you see Naomi every day too, that man doesn't have an issue. Yes, but right now as it stands, Naomi sees it as a threat. She sees it as a set of confusion. She sees this as things coming against the husband. So she has decided to embark on a spiritual awakening to make sure that she finds out what is happening, and at the same time hinder her husband from being confused in the midst of all of these things happening. Because if you are not careful enough, you would be drowned in the things happening in the palace. Yes, you'll be drowned in these things right now, and every single thing pointing at the king, right, staring right into his face. What will you say about it? He should not eat any other thing someone makes. And then all the balava every of his olori keeps causing in the palace. The last time someone was like, this king is very, very strong. There is no way that he will say he's not aware of the things that his wives gets to do. There is no way that he will say he's not aware. But this man, there is this kind of immunity he has built to the things that these women do in the palace. There is this immunity that this man, there's this role he plays in all of these things, like he is not even there at all. And it is so alarming. But you see, there was a time that the DJ of Akure even asked him, could it be that you are paying a deaf ear to these things? Or you really, really don't want to talk about it? Because there's no way you will tell me that these things are happening in the palace, they're happening under your roof, you are there, and then you don't know about it. He just laughed, because this man has come to be a man that he doesn't just want to be on every newspaper. He doesn't want to wake up every day and they will say that the only of Akwa of Ife this, the only this, the only that. He doesn't just want to be that kind of person. But does his wives don't want to be those kind of persons too? That is always the concern. So right now, Olori Naomi has seen it, or has taken it upon herself to run a spiritual awakening. And know you that Olori Naomi is a prophetess. If there are any ties, if there are anything in the palace, she will
everything
destroy
she
them.
felt she could
Because
do,
the last
and
time Mariam
we
had a
thought
problem
this
with
phase
her
have
coming into
passed.
the palace,
Like it
simply
was a big
because she
lesson learned to
destroys
every
all
single
their
Olori in the
juju with
palace, and
prayers
then we
anytime she
felt
comes into the
no other
palace, and
Olori would
it does
ever
not
come
even
out to come
welcome.
and
They
do
never wanted her
this
into the
kind of
palace at all. So
attitude
when the
again.
Oni
Like
said
nobody will
she was
ever come
coming
out
into
to
the
do
palace, they were
something
finding
like
it
this
really,
again.
really
And then
difficult. In
boom,
fact, it was something that they
Ronke,
were not
Miriam,
even
and
accepting.
Ashley came
They
out
were not
together to still
buying the
do something
idea
like
of her
this.
coming into the palace, even at
Yes, they
one
came out
bit
to do
at
something
all.
like
So my
this
people right now, so the matter
with
come
Oni's
take the
concubine.
happen. Olori Naomi has taken I think even before the Ooni's concubine,
to go for
Ooni
this,
himself was
go
having
for this
issues
round
with
for her
Ashley
husband,
because she
it is
was
what
paying
every
a
man would
surrogate
want in his
mother
life.
for something
Yes,
something
you see,
like
sometimes
that
when this
later
man is
leaked and
fighting
they did not push
tirelessly
forward with it.
because of
So
Odori
with
Naomi,
all
everybody
of
would
these
be like,
things, with
no, like
all
they
of
don't
these things put
understand
together,
why.
you would
Why
know
is he
that
doing all
there
of
is a
these things?
lot
Why
that
is he
have
doing all of
happened
these things?
around
Nobody will
faking
understand. Nobody will
pregnancy,
understand because
faking
they have not
having
seen what is
children,
called
faking
genuine
every
and
single
true
thing in the
love.
palace that
Because
the
these
king would
people,
not appreciate.
no matter
There
what
is a lot
happens,
that
they
has
keep proving
happened,
to us on daily
and
basis
if you
that
could
they did
really,
not
really
just get married. They
understand
did not
what
just
has
wake
been
up one morning
happening
and
here,
say that,
this
okay,
is
because
now
you are
a
beautiful, you are a
competition.
prophetess,
And this
you are doing
competition
well
is
in your
more
career,
like
so come,
survival
let me
of the
marry you.
fittest.
These people
If you are
understood
not
themselves, they
capable,
fall in love,
then
they
you
understood
quit.
people, they
This
understood
is what these
every
women
single
are
thing
beginning to
around them
portray. Because
before they
when
got
this one
married.
thinks I
See, all
have
this why
climbed
that
the
Naomi,
height
look
and I
like when
am
that
on
point when
top,
Naomi had
another
to
person arises
ask
all
the
of a sudden
Oni
and
for
says
one
that
thing
what?
to set her
Dobale,
free.
I am the
Oni
one
said,
on
no, no,
top.
no, no.
So
That's
this
not
whole
possible. And
matter,
even
it is
Naomi
beginning to
herself
be
said
like
during
what
this
they are
period, if it is
fighting
another
each other for
woman,
that
she would
leverage to
have
be
gone
the
ahead to
ones
get
to what?
involved with other
Be there
people,
on
gone
top.
ahead to do a
My
lot of
people, oh,
things,
this
gone
matter
ahead to,
no can be small
be
thing
involved,
again.
entangled. But
Yes,
that was
you
not
know,
her
can be
case.
small
She
thing again.
never,
And as it
ever
stands
did
with
that.
all
She
of us,
never
as it stands with all of us,
ever got lost in the
they
process.
follow
She
up this matter
never
like so. If
ever
this
got
very woman that
involved
has
with
come
anybody.
out
That's
to
to prove to you
claim
that
she's the mother of this kid Toby Phillips has, then this is a bad news. This is a bad news. The whole world celebrated Toby Phillips. The whole universe was in jubilation that Toby Phillips gave birth to twins. And today someone else is coming out all of a sudden to come claim the originality of these children. And it is beginning to be a thing of question. How did she pull the strings? Yes, because when Toby claimed she was pregnant, it was her pregnancy that kept on pulling her back into the palace. When Toby claimed she was pregnant, it was actually a thing that, Oni, he would never send you away once you say you are pregnant. That was why they actually wanted to use one of his side chick to make sure that, or should we call it a concubine, to make sure that what they get to him through pregnancy. And that was a period when they were doing Tedenikawo's birthday, because it was during those times that they were trying so hard that Naomi should return back into the palace. So they felt if they could get their way through, if they could actually pass through this channel and then get to it, they would actually achieve whatsoever they wanted to achieve. But it failed. It all leaked. The whole information leaked. Everybody got to know about it. And then today, Toby Phillips has twins. Everybody is celebrating. Everybody is jubilating. I saw how, to the extent, the woman of Ile-Ife went for the celebration, and then today we are hearing something else entirely. It is quite discouraging, but at the end of the day, we would not conclude on anything until we hear further details, because what is happening now is beginning to be like, who did the king offend? Yes, who did he offend?
Because
When
these
he
are
chose to
things that
marry
wives should do
so many
for their
wives and
husband.
become
You see, when they say
polygamous
Oni
in
is
nature.
blessed,
So my
don't be
people right now,
confused.
so
Oni
the
is
matter
truly
can't
blessed.
take
Yes,
be.
he is
And
blessed
you no go
because
like miss out on
whatsoever
any of this
happens,
info
whatsoever
wey dey take
happens,
come
God
o.
really,
Just
really
hit the
gave
subscribe
him a
button,
wife.
hit am, because you no go wan miss out on any single thing.